Hi YouTube, Tino777 here, back again with another pickups video. I've got a few more Super Nintendo games that I'd mentioned in my previous video that have shown up, as well as a few other pickups from out and about and on eBay, of course. I'm sorry for the lack of content at the moment. I've actually been very busy with work, and I haven't had much time to sort of create a lot of videos. You might say I'm a little bit backlogged with the videos I need to make. Stu Ninja Bear Hug, I've been meaning to do a video response to his video with the top 10 platformers. I am going to make that video very soon. I've also got games I've played video, just to sort of talk more about the actual gaming itself rather than just obviously every video being about buying games, because that's never been my intention. I do want to talk about games in general as well, games I've played, and rather than just always talking about games I'm picking up, because I am playing my games as well, and I want to talk about them. But yeah, this is another pickups video, and just bear with me, I just realised I've got another game here. Yes. So I'll start with the games that I picked up out in the wild. Quite a decent few. I mainly picked up, what was it here? Was mainly PlayStation 2 games and one PSP game. I'll start with the PSP game. I went into cash converters, and just every now and again, I don't really like to go in there much now, because I'd stated previously in another video that one of the guys that works at that cash converters is a collector, so you can't find any retro stuff there, because if he doesn't take it himself, he just prices it like at eBay prices. So trying to find a bargain there is just ridiculous. But in terms of sort of last gen, it's still worth going in there for. And I found a couple of games in there. They're definitely games that I wanted, but I didn't really want to pay sort of any real money for. You know, if I saw it, like I say, for cheap, which in this case I did, they were definitely worth picking up. The PSP game I got here was Lumines Puzzle Fusion. This is, from what I can tell, kind of like a Tetris game. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I have. A lot of people told me this is a really good puzzle game. But again, I never really wanted to pay any proper money for it. I saw it at cash converters, and it was 99p, and it is boxed and complete. And the next game here is a PlayStation 2 game. Again, this is one game that I've actually always wanted to play, but I didn't want to pay a lot of money for it, because actually on eBay it generally goes for around the £5 or so, which I wasn't willing to pay for it at that price. But so I got it for 99p, so I'm not going to argue with that, and it is complete. And that is the Nina Williams Death by Degrees, which looks to be some sort of 3D scrolling beat 'em up, sort of like a spin-off of the Tekken series. I've always wanted to try this one, so yeah, I was just actually very happy to see it at cash converters. Next up here, I've got oh yes, this is another one I found in the wild. This is a CEX game that I found, and I was quite chuffed to find this game at CEX, because it's quite an uncommon title, and it's actually considered quite a good game. I'd seen footage of this game before, but I'd never actually seen, I'd never tried it out before. But it was quite costly actually at CEX. It was £5, and that is Power Rangers Super Legends. And this is actually quite an uncommon game. It is a 2.5D sort of platform slash beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up. We get to sort of play as various Power Rangers from the different eras. And I've heard a lot of good things about this game, so I definitely had to snag this one. I'm not sure how much this one goes for on eBay, but it definitely goes for more than a £5, that's for sure. Because this is actually an uncommon title, and it is a good game. It is actually a good game. From what I can tell, this seems to use the same game engine as Kim Possible What's the Switch, which if most of you know, that's a game that I highly recommend. It seems to play a lot like that game. So, but yeah, so I'm really chuffed to find this one. Okay, the rest of the games here, these are all eBay pickups. First one here is a PlayStation 2 game. This is just basically one that I wanted to fill up my collection with. It's a sequel to a game that I have, but I've yet to play. And the sequel looks really good, and I saw it for a very cheap price, so I figured it's worth picking up. And that's Headhunter Redemption. I bought this on eBay. It was £2.49 all in, so definitely worth getting, and it's fully complete. And next game I've got here, this is actually I'll start with this one. Next one here, this is a DS game, and this is a game that actually no, not this one. My mistake. Forget that one. This is a game that I got on eBay. It's a Game Boy game. It's one that I've wanted. Well, I just sort of took a chance on it. I sort of put a bid in, and I thought maybe it might go for a lot more money, so I actually stopped bidding on it. It's just a game I was curious to play, but it wasn't a game that I really wanted. But it was definitely one that I wouldn't mind having if I could get it for cheap. I ended up winning the bid anyway. It ended up costing me, with postage, it was £4, and that is The Punisher. It's actually a really cool game. It's sort of like a Operation Wolf style sort of shooting game, where you sort of move the cursor around the screen and you sort of take out enemies, like a shooting gallery. Yeah, very cool game, so I'm happy to have this one. Next game I've got here, this is actually a Megadrive game. Most of you know that I've pretty much stopped picking up for the Megadrive. And this is a game that I've just been on the fence about getting. The reason for is because it's a fun game. I play it a lot on my Megadrive collection on the PlayStation 3. But I just didn't know whether I was gonna. It's a highly regarded game. It's a game made by Treasure. I'll just show it. It's Dynamite Heady. It's fully boxed and complete, and it's a very cool, very colourful 2D platformer. It's a cool game, but it's one that I've played in the past and it never sort of really gripped me. But it's a highly regarded game, and it's one of those games that it actually goes for very cheap. But it could rise in price, I don't know. So I figured I'd just sort of pick it up, because it is definitely a quality game for sure. And I actually got it for, it was £5.80 all in. It came to like, it was £2.80 for the game itself, and £3 for the postage, which is quite silly. But anyway, yeah, so at least I've got it. It's another one to definitely add to the collection. Definitely one that I think most people would enjoy as well. And finally, I've got my Super Nintendo games here. I've got 3 games. 2 of them I'm very happy with, but one of them I might return because unfortunately, I'll get to it now actually. This game here is definitely one that I wanted to get boxed and complete. I've already got a loose cart of this game. It's a really good game. It's a fantastic game. But I was very disappointed when it arrived because unfortunately it was quite sun faded. And the seller did not list that in the description. And the photo did not show the parts that were sun faded, so I was quite annoyed by it. The game is Pop and Twinbee. And it is, aside from the sun fade, it's actually in really nice condition. But if I show you here, it's very sun faded along just from this part here. And down the side here, it's all sun faded. But as you can see here, it's all coloured here, and it's coloured there. The box is otherwise in very good shape. It was £20 plus a couple of quid postage. The guy actually delivered it really well. It was well packaged, so it is in very nice shape. Besides the sun fade, I've already contacted the seller just to see if I can maybe get a partial refund. But I am willing to keep it otherwise. Because it is in very good shape aside from the sun fade, and it's a fantastic game. I highly recommend this one if you like vertical shoot 'em ups, because it's very cutesy, it's very just weird and very Japanese, and I love it. So yeah, nice to add this one to the collection. Next one I have here, this is a game that, again, it's another vertical shooter. And it's a game that I really love. I've got the loose cart of this, but a box copy can be quite hard to get, actually. So I was very chuffed to get this one, fully boxed and complete. It's a shoot 'em up that no one really mentions. I don't know why. I mean, everyone mentions the all the main games, like the R-Types, the Axelays, the Earth Defense Force. But no one brings this game up, and it's really, really good. And that game is Super Strike Gunner. It's in decent nick. It's nice. You know, it's a bit of edge wear, but otherwise it's in very nice shape. It was 16 quid plus postage, and I'm really chuffed to get this boxed and complete because I play this game a lot. It's another game that I've got a loose cart of, and I play it a lot. If I was to describe it, it kind of plays a lot like the Raiden series. Plays a lot like that. It's a very fun game. It's not expensive as a loose cart. I mean, ignore the artwork. The artwork is a bit not very good, but it's a fantastic shoot 'em up. I definitely recommend this one if you like shoot 'em ups. Which again, I just wanted to highlight this game a bit more because no one brings it up. So yeah, very happy to get this. And finally, this is another game which again I've got a loose cart of, but it's one I definitely wanted to get boxed and complete. I paid a little bit extra for this game because this one is in mint condition. It is absolutely in perfect nick, and it's a game from my childhood, a game that I used to play quite a bit when I was a kid. So I'm very, very happy to get it boxed and complete, and that is Tiny Toons Adventures Buster's Bust Loose. And I don't know if you can tell because of the protector, but it is in mint condition, guys. I did pay a little bit more for this game because generally it goes for in and around 20 quid. But I paid 35 for this copy, and I did that with full knowledge, knowing that it doesn't go usually for as much. But I wanted it in this condition because, again, this is one of those games that I just had a lot of fond memories of as a kid. So I wanted the best condition version possible, and the other cheaper copies were nowhere near as good as this one. So again, I'm very, very happy to add this one to the collection. So that's it, guys. Those are my pickups for these last few weeks. The SNES games, like I'd said in my previous video, were on the way. So those are from pretty much sort of the start of the month. But yeah, so thanks very much for watching, guys. Like I said in the beginning, you know, I don't want this channel to just be about pickups. I have been a bit slow when it comes to making videos. I'm very sorry about that, guys. It's not been my intention to do so. I've just been very, very busy. So just trying to get a bit of time here just to squeeze in a video where I can. But things will change, and I will do a few more videos. So expect another video this week, and I'll probably get another video out by next Monday or Tuesday. So thanks very much, guys. I'm sorry again for any delay. Yeah, so if you like this video, please, guys, please give it a thumbs up. It'd be very much appreciated. And I will be back next time, guys. Bye-bye.